Hello and welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're going to change the oil on this car after 15 or 20 years of the oil sitting in there. So it ought to be interesting to see what comes out. So while I'm taking this off, I'm going to take this time to tell you why. Man. Wow, that was on there pretty snug. I'm going to tell you why. I guess it hasn't been off in so long, so I'm going to tell you why I think you should always change your own oil. It's not simply because A, it's cheaper. It might be a few dollars cheaper. I guess let's look at this nastiness first. Oh wow, that was beautiful. That nasty sludge that came out first. Wow, that is just black as all get out. Alrighty, so as we wait for this to drain, my lecture on why I think you should change your own oil. It's not because it's cheaper or anything like that. It might be a little cheaper, but it's simply just to get familiar with working with tools, building your confidence on cars. It would cost me probably about the same to take my truck to Jiffy Lube or whatever to get the oil changed than to do it myself. But A, I know I'm putting the correct oil in, the right filter. It's me doing the work. And also, it's just to get comfortable with tools. Get used to being under the car, turning wrenches on the car, mainly building your confidence. Okay, I can do this, it's easy. Because, I mean, we all start somewhere. I didn't just start rebuilding engines, pulling engines and things like that. I had to start with changing oil, watching my dad do stuff, and that's how I came about being able to do all this, is you just slowly work your way up. You start with oil. I mean, it only takes 1 or 2 times to get comfortable. It's easy to figure out, especially with the internet, A, how to change your oil if you don't know, which is totally fine. I guess you can watch this to change oil. Simple, pull the drain plug, and then we pull the filter off, and put the plug in and put new oil in. But it builds your confidence is the biggest thing, because inevitably when you go to try to fix something, you might do something wrong, and it's the confidence being, okay, I've done something before. I think I can get myself out of this mess, which is basically what I do every time, which is why I sometimes make how-to videos, but most of the time it's how not to videos, because most of the time it's my first time doing something as well. So, but now we just let this drain. Some nice dark oil. Should not be this dark. So as that continues to drain, I'm just going to reach up here and
6.5 hours later.
Oil filter. Wow, took me a while, didn't it? And in case you didn't know, fuel filter is right up here, right behind your fuel pump. I loosened it some, but obviously I need to loosen it some more. This is the, I don't like this one. I can't find my strap one. Normally strap one goes over here and you can get it, but this one also works. It just destroys the filter a lot. But it will work. Push come to shove, which is what it's come to tonight. Because this is getting done tonight. Because I have a full weekend of other stuff to do on this car. So we let this drip overnight. And now we're just going to put the drain plug back in. So when you go to put a new oil filter on, I used to just stick them on like this, no oil in them. It's good not to put them in dry. Go ahead and put some oil in there. So we're using some 10W40. This is the worst part. Then once you have some oil in there, you can go ahead and put it on the car. You always want to put some oil on top of the gasket as well, on the oil filter, as oil drips out. There we go. This is what I like to call a disaster of an oil change, but just want to get it on there hand tight. This oil that's leaking here is just the excess that was in that lip. And we go up top and put oil in it. Taking these valve covers off is, I'm changing the oil right now. And when I went to take this oil cap off, as you can see, there's rust in there. So I want to take these, at least this side valve cover off to see what the inside looks like and get that rust cleaned up before I put new oil in. So it's quite simple to take these off. There's 6 bolts, and then they take them off, and then it should just pop right off. All right, here comes the moment of truth. Am I screwed? Ho, ho, ho. I'm screwed. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. This engine can't run. It's got to be rebuilt. Well, that side's all rusted. Let's see what the other side looks like. Let's just rip it off like a band-aid. This side, just as bad. This engine's got to come out. Well, there's a $3 bill I was not expecting. Well, I guess that concludes our oil change. The filter's coming back off. I'm glad I saw this corrosion up there beforehand. I don't think the motor is trashed. Honestly, get it out, get the heads off. Yeah, get the heads off, get the intake off. Pan, the block should be salvageable. I'm assuming water leaked in through the valve covers and got in the oil. So you take it to a machine shop, they should be able to get all the rust off. Should be salvageable, at least the block. Heads should be as well. Everything should be salvageable, it just needs cleaned up really well. Sandblast the inside of these valve covers, they're all rusted. I mean, that's just, that there in the industry is what we call kicking the pants. I was thinking I was going to do an oil change today, finish putting the fuel line on, start masking off the interior for paint, put the Y pipe on, get ready for exhaust, get the interior all in, and be driving it in a month. That timeline shot out the window. I am lucky if I'll be driving it this calendar year. Ah, man, that really sucks. That's projects for you, I guess. So thanks for watching. Sorry for the oil change. This is why you should change your own oil, I guess, so you can find stuff like this out. Thanks for watching. I hope your project goes better than mine, and it looks like we're having an engine out video coming soon. Was not expecting that, along with manual transmission rebuild, because I'm pulling the transmission as well, and I'll rebuild it myself. So yeah, this was not expected. This was it's got me with my pants down, I'll be honest. I'm a little lost for words. So yeah, I'm gonna take the rest of the day and figure out what the structure is. I'm doing stuff now. I have no idea what I'm doing now. Besides, I know that it's not gonna be driving anytime soon. So like I said, hope your project's going better. Get out there, get in the garage, get work done. See you guys here next time. Woof.